We've won 3 out of the opening 4 Premier League games, and we've also got both of our main strikers scoring, so things are looking good. Let's get into it. Hey guys, welcome back to some more Football Manager 2017 and part 3 of Season 2 of our Life After Wenger challenge, and today we are playing against, I'm just moving myself on the screen here because it really was annoying in the last episode, but there we go, we're back where we belong. And yeah, today we have the Premier League match against Manchester United, and then we're going to be playing in the Champions League against Fenerbahce. So, as I was saying, since the last episode we've won 4-0 against Watford, Ibrahimovic getting 2, Walcott getting 2, and then we beat Everton 4-0 as well, Ibrahimovic getting a goal with Barkley and Lukaku getting 2 there. But we lost against Southampton. It's looking like they're a bit of a bogey team for us at the moment, which is a bit of a problem. You know, we have to play them at least twice a season, so we don't want to be losing 6 points a year. But we're currently in 3rd in the Premier League, 3 points behind early leaders Southampton and Man City, and a win today will put us a long way towards catching them up. Transfer wise, since the last episode we've brought in a few players. Brought in Gary Cahill for 1.6 million, just a bit of defensive backup. He had a good season last year, and I think that's a good signing. We signed out a Turan for 5.25 million. He's instantly gone up to 11.5 million. Didn't really play much last year, but he got a few goals and a couple of assists, and yeah, with the injury to Sanchez, I thought a bit more attacking depth was required. And on deadline, well, no, it wasn't on deadline day. It was just in August we signed Marcelo Brozovic. I signed him years ago for Swansea in a save, and he was brilliant for them. We signed him for 26 million. He's already gone up to 35 million in value, so that's a good signing. And he had a good year last year, so hopefully he can do well today, because he is in the squad. On the out, I don't think anybody's gone that year would be surprised about. No, Scuffett's gone out on loan to Aston Villa to get some first team experience. But yeah, let's have a look at the team for today. We've got Petr Cech in goal, we've got Bellerin, Koscielny, Van Dijk and Shaw in defence. We've got Brozovic and Barkley in the middle, with Walcott, Turan and Payet starting behind Romelu Lukaku up front. Bit of a toss-up between Lukaku and Ibrahimovic, but they're both scoring goals at the minute. Also, Iwobi's injured for 6 to 7 weeks. Özil's still out for another 2 to 5 weeks, and Sanchez is out for another 5 to 7 months. So, got quite a few injuries at the moment, attacking wise. So, yeah, we've just got to try and get through this period, and hopefully we can beat Man United today. Yeah, somebody in the comments, I can't remember your name, I'm sorry, but they said that I should be looking to play this until I'm a legend at Arsenal, and I think that's a very good idea. There was another suggestion of only 3 to 5 seasons. We should definitely be doing that, depending on whether we still enjoy the save, the views are still there, and you guys are still enjoying as much as I am. Yeah, but getting to be a legend at Arsenal would definitely be a good little project to do, and we'll see how we do. But Man United in the ascendancy early on here. In real life, Arsenal have just beaten Man United as I'm recording this. I am recording well in advance, by the way, so Payet's just scored. But Jones got the last touch, so it's an own goal. But I've got exams coming up this month. If you don't know, I'm a university student, so I have got exams coming up at the end of May and early June, so I'm trying to get as far ahead as possible, which is why there might not be as much interactivity in terms of what I'm saying in the videos and what's going on in the comments, but I do reply to every comment and I check my YouTube all the time. But I am trying to get quite ahead, so that's why you're seeing a bit of a time lag. I think I'm about a week and a half ahead on Life After Wenger at the minute, which is good stuff. Martial with an absolutely terrible shot there. But, oh, Bellerin's injured. That's not good, because right back is an area we struggle with for depth. and Mkhitaryan almost scored there. Oh, Arda Turan's injured now. What's going on here? Why has that come up? Right then, half time coming up too, and it is 1-0 to the mighty Arsenal. Arda Turan is going to come off, and we're going to bring on Kingsley Coman and swap them two round. Bellerin can come off for Mustafi and start the second half. We don't want any more long-term injuries, so I think bringing them off is the best idea. Here's Bernardo. Oh, by the way, I think Bernardo is the first £100 million player. Fred has just scored for them. Yeah, Man United signed somebody for 101 million, so I think that's him. Martial with the goal, with the assist there. Fred with the goal, and it's 1-1. We would probably take a draw today. Obviously, we'd love to win it, but we certainly don't want to lose it. And Martial has put Man United 2-1 in front here. We've looked a bit shaky since the start of the second half, and Pogba with the assist there. Martial scoring. And it's 2-1, and this would be 2 defeats in a row if we lost this one. And it's a penalty. Paul Pogba giving away the penalty. Romelu Lukaku to step up and take it. Scores it just. I tell you what, De Gea got a hand to that. That was very close. Romelu Lukaku with the goal there though. 2-2. And all to play for still in this match. Petr Cech's not having a great game, which is a bit concerning because the only other decent goalkeeper at the club is Emiliano Martinez, and he's never really had a good run in the team at Arsenal. We're going to bring Ibra on for Walcott and swap Lukaku out there like that, and see how Ibra does today. Expecting big things from him. Obviously he's a bit of a showman, so he'll want to be putting on a performance against his former club, Man United, so hopefully we can get a couple of goals out of him and seal this victory here. But here's Coman. Forward Ibrahimovic, a man of the moment, but couldn't quite turn quickly enough. Koscielny, check. Koscielny. Now here's Brozovic. Ibra to Kingsley Coman, into the middle. Lukaku should have scored. Would Walcott have scored that? That's what I have to ask. Probably Walcott's had a good start of the season. Here's Van Dijk, Coman. Now oh no. Lingard, good tackle by Mustafi. Forward to Ibrahimovic, and it's 3-2. Zlatan Ibrahimovic against his former club. And I told you both top strikers were scoring, and Ibra's absolutely smashed down to the back of the net, and it's 3-2, and we are ahead. And that puts us top of the table as it stands. Bernardo Silva, let's just have a look at him. Yeah, he was signed 101 million, but look at the season he had last year for Monaco. No other wonder Man United want him. And now we've clicked on him, he's bound to score for them. Here's Mustafi. Now Brozovic. Oh, Martial. Good tackle by Koscielny. Coman. Now Barkley, Brozovic forward to Lukaku. Makes it 4. Zeka own goal apparently. It definitely wasn't. We all know it was Romelu Lukaku. And, well, maybe he was trying to square it. But Romelu Lukaku scored there. It's 4-2 now. And that's a brilliant turnaround from 2-1 down just after the 50-minute mark. We've turned it round and won it quite comfortably in the end. Coleman nearly getting a 5th there. And that puts us back on track. You know, a poor defeat against Southampton left us reeling a little bit, but we're back on track, and hopefully we'll go and start our Champions League defence in the same vein. That would be very good indeed. Here's Kingsley Coman. Nope. Virgil van Dijk. Payet. Now Jesse Lingard. Into the middle. It's away. 4-2 is the victory then. Very, very happy with that. And yeah. We go top, but it's not going to be for long, because surely Man City or Southampton are going to win their game, or at least draw it. But Bellerin's out for 3 weeks, and, well, 2 rounds out for a couple of days. He probably will miss out the next one. But we've got plenty of English. Well, I was going to say all of them was, but they're not. So yeah, we'll go into the next match against Fenerbahce. By the way, the Champions League group looks like this: Juventus, semi-finalists last year, Fenerbahce and Feyenoord. So it should be comfortable enough to get through, but there's a couple of banana skins in there. We've got Man United in the AFL Cup third round, so our cup defence starts very tough. And we don't know any more about the Club World Cup just yet. But let's forget about that for now and focus on Fenerbahce. Just a couple of changes to inform you about. Koscielny's suspended because he got sent off in the Super Cup, and Bellerin is injured, of course. So we've brought in Mustafi at right back, and Gary Cahill makes his first start in the Champions League at centre back. We've also brought Granit Xhaka and Cazorla in a midfield, meaning that Brozovic drops to the bench and Barkley is moved further forward to replace Turan, who's recovering from a slight knock. We have preferred Lukaku to Ibrahimovic in this game though, and we're going to hope for a brilliant performance from him. And we're going to be visited, well, not visited, we're going to visit a former friend of ours in Robin van Persie in this match. So, yeah, let's have a quick look at him. He's 34 years old now, and he scored 16 goals last year. I reckon he could still do a job at Arsenal if we brought him in, but certainly not to the standard of scoring 56 goals in 76 appearances. But yeah, we'll hopefully get a victory tonight and start our Champions League campaign the way we finished the last one, with an emphatic victory. But I am just a little bit nervous for this match. For some reason I feel like it's a bit of a banana skin. I don't know why. Hopefully results will go our way as well in terms of Feyenoord playing Juventus. We have just given away a penalty, by the way, and Van Persie has scored the resultant penalty. That's his 4th goal of the season already. I didn't see the foul, unfortunately, so I don't know what quite happened there. But Van Persie has scored against us, and he looks very, very much happy to do that. And it's 1-0 Fenerbahce, and the banana skin is presenting itself here. We need to show why we're contenders to become the first team to defend the Champions League. Here's, it was going to be Payet, but not there. Now here's Payet, and it is 1-1. It's another own goal this episode. I think this should be called own goals galore. This is ridiculous. That's the 3rd one already. Luke Shaw's having a poor game. I was going to bring Kieran Gibbs into the team, but we're not going to do anything drastic just yet. We'll give them a bit of a rollicking and see how they do at the start of the second half. Into the middle, it should have been 2-1. I mean, luckily they don't seem to have had many chances since they went 1-0 up. We are going to make a change now though. Luke Shaw's apparently miraculously gone up in form. Payet's having a poor game, so we're going to bring on Kingsley Coman. We're also going to bring on Ibra because Lukaku's been disappointing. Alright then. So 65 minutes gone. Still not doing brilliantly. Just need one moment of excellence though. Here's Xhaka, now Barkley, Mustafi, Barkley, Ibrahimovic, Barkley, forward to Coleman, and that could have been the moment of excellence that we required, but it's still 1-1 here. What do we do? What do we do? I'm going to move him to that. I don't know what else we can do really. We'll just keep going. Here's Barkley. Ross Barkley again, forward to Ibrahimovic. Ross Barkley, Walcott, Ibra has scored an absolute screamer. That's his 5th goal of the season, and he scored from about 25 yards out there, or more like 18, but looked like 25 on the live cam. But Ibra scored another goal this episode, and surely he's warranting his £15 million transfer price tag. And Czech just comes out and snuffs it out, but that's 2-1, and a good opening, a victory for us, solid. apart from the penalty and obviously Robin van Persie's guaranteed goal against his former team. I think that's a good start. Any notices here? Scuffet playing well-ish. Ibra's on form again. So when are we going to come back? That is the question. I think we come back for the Juve and Tottenham double header there. Allows me to play the game for just a little bit and relax, and see you guys in the next episode. So if you've enjoyed that, make sure you leave a like down below. It only takes a couple of seconds and really does mean a lot for me, and really will help out the channel as well. We're closing in on 1,000. We're not too far away at the moment, so if you could do anything you can to help us get there, it would mean the absolute world. Leave your feedback down below. I always reply to comments, and it's nice to talk to you guys as well. And yeah, hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye.